Nardo Gray paint, 22-inch wheels, and a 621 horsepower V8 engine. This is the 2025 Audi RS6 Avant Performance, and this has around $18,000 worth of additional options here at Audi Lakeland in Florida. We have to show this thing off as the baddest wagon on the planet. Let's see what this thing is all about for the 2025 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where we have only our second 2025 Audi RS6 Avant Performance here at Audi Lakeland, and it's in Nardo Gray. And we love a gray day, especially when it involves around $18,000 worth of additional options when it comes to carbon fiber, blue stitching, Dynamica trim. I mean, all of this in here is crazy. 22-inch wheels. We have sport exhaust. You guys are gonna love this spec. We're gonna go over options, features, sticker breakdown, and see what this 2025 Audi RS6 is all about. Let's check it out. Now, as always, biggest shout out to Audi Lakeland for letting me take a spin around this 2025 RS6 Avant Performance. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the link down in the description below for their website link. Their phone number is there. Check out their inventory, give them a call, and get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot and in your driveway today. Now let's talk about performance in the RS6 Avant Performance, because it's in the name. So that's why you're here today. You guys want to see what this thing is all about. What is this beating heart? Well, we have a front engine, all-wheel drive quattro with a twin turbocharged and intercooled DOAC 32 valve V8 aluminum block and heads and direct fuel injection. What does that mean? Well, that means 621 horsepower, 627 pound-feet of torque, and an 8-speed automatic transmission that's going to rocket you from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 7.6 seconds, a quarter mile time in 11.3 seconds, and a top speed between 155 and 174 miles per hour. We should hear how some of that sounds like. Now, when you mention dimensions for the RS6 Performance, you're looking at a total wheelbase of 115.3 inches with a length at 196.7 inches, a width of 76.8 inches, and a height between 58.5 and 59.6 inches with a total curb weight of 4,950 pounds. So I'm so happy to see this one. All right, so our first RS6 Avant Performance we got, well, it was in Sebring. This one's in Nardo Gray, and you guys know Audi is famous for making that gray trend a thing when it comes to the automotive world with Nardo Gray. So this is one of those hero specs for me when it comes to the RS6, and with so many options on this thing, I mean, it's incredible what we have in front of us here today. Now, with that said, let's take a look at the front fascia. Let's start up there and see what we got, because there's a ton of packages. I mean, when we talk about packages, you're gonna see a lot of it shine, like the black optic package, or things like, you know, the RS Sport suspension, you know, the red brake calipers, everything like that is going to show when it comes to this whole setup. But really what I want you to pay attention to is the overall look and feel of this front fascia, because this is where it starts and it sets a great impression. You can see the black Audi rings because black optic package. We have the black grille surround, honeycomb grille setup, functional in between here, all right, and functional on the lower half as well. RS6 badging, letting you know what we're working with here today. We also have this functional part of the grille right here as well, right underneath the hood, obviously. And then you will also see that we do have the front lip with that black as well, Nardo Gray for the lower half, and then you have a functional feed through there too. All right, so it's all about airflow and it's all about performance, right? Now, with that said, side blades, same thing. It is a functional feed through when it comes to the grille, side blades right here, and then you have a little feed through right here on the side when it comes to airflow too. And then all in gloss black, it gets styling, but also again, functionality. Laser matrix LED lights here, looking fantastic. We will see those fully illuminated, but expect nothing short of perfection when it comes to Audi lighting. You guys know these very well. They look good off. Imagine what they're gonna look like on in just a second here as well. You guys will see in the hood, we have the aggressive lines coming through as well to give us some kind of style there. But, you know, really for me, it just kind of shows off the kind of, you know, mean and aggression feel when it comes to the overall RS6, you know, silhouette and its design language. And I definitely think that they did a great job knocking it out the park when it comes to this whole setup here. And with the packages we have here today, is going to take it to the next level. Now this side profile is going to show a lot. I mean, we have the RS Sport suspension with dynamic ride control. You might not be able to see that as much, but you will be able to see the RS red brake calipers. And also the black optic package gives us the 22-inch 5 wide spoke design wheels with the bicolor finish and Continental Sport Contact 7 performance tires. Look at how massive those brake discs are, drilled rotors, and look at how massive those calipers are. That is insane, and that is very RS6, and I love this setup. These shoes really make the side profile of this car. Now you will also see with the black optic package, side skirt right there is in gloss black, and you will also see that we have the gloss black mirror cap as well. Gloss black around the window moldings with the B pillar and C pillar as well done in gloss black. And then we have the roof rails in gloss black. We have the big glass roof because we have the panoramic roof. And then we also have the shark fin antenna and a spoiler done in Nardo Gray with the gloss black side blades there. I mean, come on. This is perfection. This is subtle, but at the same time, it is super vicious. I love the stance. I love the whole look, the whole silhouette of this. It's just, I mean, wow. Now take a good look at this rear profile because these curves, this stance just looks beautiful. I mean, check that out. That is a rear if there ever was one. So first things first, you'll probably notice is those black Audi rings, front and center with the black strike through, going straight through these beautiful LED tail lamps, which again, we will see illuminated very shortly. Now we will also see the RS6 badge, because again, you gotta know what you're messing with here today. And then you guys will see the third brake light integrated into the spoiler. Now with these very nice kind of curvy lines, you will also get the nice silhouette down on the bottom, where you'll have the beautiful gloss black moniker for the Fox Honeycomb rear diffuser with that grill setup there. But you will also see what is not Fox, and those exhaust tips. Oval exhaust, dual exhaust, sport exhaust. You guys heard what it sounded like, and it looks just as beautiful as it sounds, as you guys will see with the red reflectors there as well, giving this overall curvature, the lines, the allure, everything here just looks so delicious. I love the rear end of the RS6 Avant Performance. What do you guys think? Now, since this is a wagon, we gotta talk about cargo, right? Because this is the best of both worlds when it comes to performance and when it comes to practicality. So around 30 cubic feet of space when it comes to back here, 40-20-40 split when it comes to those rear folding seats. You see we have the sunshade here for privacy or just protecting your belongings in the back. LED when it comes to the lighting setup on both sides. You'll also see your releases here for those rear seats on both sides as well. You have a strap here on this side. You have rails right here, a 12-volt right there for the plug-in. And then you do have extra storage right here with the cargo net and a little pocket there. Now we do have a false floor. Lift that up, you guys will see we have more storage, but it's a very small slot there. So it's more for tools and kind of hiding away some other equipment more than storage. This is the main storage area up front here. They just have a nice packaging when it comes to that false floor. But for the most part, this is where the practicality comes in when it comes to the RS6 Avant Performance. And you can one button close or close and lock when it comes to the tailgate here. Pretty good space, pretty good practicality in the RS6. Now when it comes to fuel economy for the RS6 Avant Performance, you're looking at 17, 14, 21. That means 17 combined city highway, 14 for the city, 21 for the highway, and premium fuel goes inside of this V8 monster. Now while I have some overcast, let's check out the beautiful lighting when it comes to the illumination for the RS6 Avant Performance, because you guys can see the beautiful switchback turn signals between bright white and amber, the high beams, the low beams, the orange reflector. How gorgeous does that lighting unit look with the amber mirror cap on the side? All right, and then you guys will see the turn signals in the back with the sequential tails and the LED lighting for the running light. I mean, how cool, how beautiful is the RS6's illumination when it comes to the 2025 model year. So we have to step inside of the 53 cubic feet of absolute excellence when it comes to this model. Now, I want to do something a little different because we do have a specific package on here that's going to give us something that we don't normally see, and that is the executive package. Now, we do have the leather airbag cap, the leather package that has the dash, armrest, console, and door sills done, and then, you know, the heated rear seats and the remote park assist, but it also has soft closed doors. So since the door's already open, let's demonstrate that, because it's the small things, right? It's the small things. So slightly push it up and right there, closed up for me. All right, so I love that. I mean, it's just the small things again. Now, inside of this thing, let's talk about the materials. We have aluminum, we have gloss black, we have black leather, we have Mercado blue stitching, we have Dynamica, we have carbon fiber. I can't do the sticks. We have carbon fiber. All of that is inside of this. Let's talk about it. First things first, the door paneling is going to let you know our whole spec here. So you guys will see leather on the uppers with the stitching, part of that package. All right, then also aluminum trim here and with the door bezel here with the door handle. And then you will also see the 3D carbon fiber here. Yeah, it's like a wicker basket. I mean, that is cool, right? And then you have more aluminum with your seat memory programmed right into here. All right, then you will also have the Dynamica for the door cards here. And then on the armrest and handle here, done in black with the Mercado stitching in blue. You will also see that we do have the Bang & Olufsen sound system there too. All right, and then the RS6 side sill for the aluminum death pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. You will also see the beautiful seats, honeycombs. When it comes to the styling, all right, you have extra thigh support. If I can pull it out, hold on, here we go, there we go. And then you also have the perforation, which means heating and cooling. You have heated seats in the rear, all right. And then you have the embossed RS6 logo here. These sport seats are so comfortable. We hop inside, we are greeted with a perforated leather flat bottom steering wheel with Mercado stitching. That looks so cool. And again, first time we've been able to see something like this. Wow, okay, and then this whole spec. It's just phenomenal. Let's close this thing up and start up that V8 engine, because why not, right? It just stop right here with the red. Oh, that just sounds wonderful. Now, I want to show you this glass roof because it is here, all right, but I'm going to close it because I don't want to do the big glare thing. You guys can see that big circle right there. So we'll stop the sun for just this moment, but normally we like to let in that natural sunlight, right? But with that said, we'll actually close that up. So with that said, you guys will see that we do have a beautiful flat bottom steering wheel, very racing kind of spec steering wheel. And with that said, it has the Audi rings front and center. And this is a leather cap we were talking about. So that leather airbag cap right here gives a whole new feel to it with it being stitched right there as well. You will also see the aluminum and gloss black when it comes to the RS moniker right here front and center. And again, this beautiful steering wheel is just, oh my gosh. Now, with that said, paddle shifters mounted to the steering wheel so you always know where they are. You will also see that we have right here on the left-hand side in gloss black and aluminum, our view. View is for our digital instrumentation here. So if I press view, you guys can see I can change what's on our digital instrumentation. Now I can also go left and right, depending on what information I want to put there. As you guys can see, the full navigation's there. I can go to my phone, I can go to my radio. I can do all kinds of stuff depending on, and I can scroll up and down depending on what information I want to display there as well. So it's very configurable. Now on the right-hand side, hands-free controls for your voice and phone, your radio controls there, and your beautiful RS button. Press that, and you'll go into RS1. Press it again, and you'll go into RS2. And you can see the stabilization, traction is off. All right, the exhaust valves open up and it gets to a completely different feeling when it comes to that. That's where you get the most drivability out of this thing. Your parking sensors and everything are off. RS2 is your most dedicated mode to performance. And as you guys can see, it shows the RPMs and everything there. But if I change the view, it'll put everything front and center right there. That's where you really want it when it comes to the RS2 mode. Now, we'll turn that off for now. All right, go back to being tame. And then on the left-hand side, you guys will see our low beam controls there. All right, with extra stowage, good for insurance, registration, carbon fiber right here on the side overneath that panel with the nice soft touches on the dash. You guys will see your Bang & Olufsen tweeters right there on both sides. You can see the A-pillar here with the Dynamica. All right, and then you also see carbon fiber going across right over to the glove box here with gloss black and aluminum with the Quattro badging. Nice HVAC vent setup here as well, very clean. Big glove box here when it comes to space. And then you guys will see we have our MMI system, touchscreen, everything here that you guys are used to for this model, for everything Audi. This system has been in the game for a while, and as you guys can see how easy it is to use, it is touch sensitive and obviously most intuitive. You can hear the clicks, you can see how smooth it glides, you can see how configurable it is. This is the system you guys know and love. All right, so that's one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now we do have a comfort screen down here as well with our HVAC controls. We also have our start stop, our park assist there as well, and we can also turn off the screen too. Now with that, our heated and ventilated seat controls are down here too. We also have our drive mode selector. So if I press that, you go between comfort, auto, dynamic, and then you can see RS1 and RS2, which we were playing with this button here. You also have our traction off button, hazards, and max front and rear for the HVAC. Now you also see, press that and we get our rear parking camera. I always like to do 3D because I like to do the little 3D surround because I am a child and I like to play with these graphics, but it's always cool to have. Now you also see that right here, you have your driver assist there for parking, and then you have your driver assist where you can change right here. Let me press that again. You can go between the speed warning, the traffic sign, the everything distance, Audi presense, all that is here as well when it comes to that. Then you have your radio controls here. You also have cup holders here. Key fob with the RS badging, that's important, right? Gloss black, aluminum here for the physical key button, just in case the key fob battery dies, you can get to your physical key. And then with the panic up top, lock, trunk release, unlock, and the Audi rings. Now you'll also see a 12 volt in here. You'll see the beautiful shifter that matches with the beautiful perforated steering wheel here. So that's lovely, covered in aluminum. But we have park here. We can go into drive, neutral, and reverse. Reverse pops up the parking camera, so we put it in park. We do have electric parking brake here as well. And then this beautiful aluminum gloss black with the Mercado stitching and leather there as well. This whole central tunnel is just gorgeous. Armrest is the same, black leather, Mercado, and then aluminum. Open it up. You guys will see a wireless charging pad and 2 USB-C plugins with a little bit of storage there as well, and a light. Now, last but not least, look up top because there's the controls for our sunshade. So you do see the sunshade here. Whoops, sorry, sunshade here. All right, for this button, and that's for the front. Now, if I do this, that's for the back. All right, so that's how you control both sunshades. That way you can do them individually. SOS, dome light, floodlights, everything is right there with that beautiful, again, Dynamica headliner all the way through and on the visor here with the mirror and the light. I mean, gosh, this is such a gorgeous spec. What do you guys think about this RS6 Avant Performance? Now, when it comes to the rear of the RS6 Avant Performance, well, we get around 48 cubic feet of space and the same lovely materials as up front. The black leather, honeycomb with the stitching there in Mercado. And then you also have the embossed logo RS6 perforated leather as well, sport bucket seats. It is beautiful. In the door paneling, we'll get into there in just a moment. In the door paneling, you guys will see that we have carbon fiber. We have leather for the uppers and stitching there as well. We have the privacy shade or sunshade here too. We also have underneath that carbon fiber, the nice aluminum trim. We do have the black leather on the armrest here with the Mercado blue stitching, and then the Bang & Olufsen sound system speaker here as well with the nice little aluminum side sill here too. Now, hopping inside, sit very comfortably, knee wiggle room, even though you see how far back the seat is, I still have knee wiggle room back here, plenty of headspace, and you guys will see that we have a climate control screen, LCD right there, 2 USB-C plugins and a 12 volt there as well, storage on the backrest of both the driver's side and passenger side, and we do have armrests right here as well. Guess what? Got cup holders and a little extra storage right there as well. And then I don't have it open, but the sunroof here as well. I mean, come on, this is, where else would you want to be sitting than inside of an RS6 Avant Performance? Now let's do the sticker breakdown of the 2025 Audi RS6 Avant Performance, because we start life at $126,600. I told you we have some options on this thing. And then the gas guzzler tax is $1,300 with the destination charge at $1,295. That will take us to a total of $146,945. Now, how do we get there? Well, our Nardo Gray paint and black interior with the Mercado blue stitching is included. That is free. But we have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is 3D sound, $4,900 for that. Black optic package, $3,550, and that's going to give you the 22-inch 5 wide spoke design wheels with the bicolor black finish, the Continental Sport Contact Summer 7 tires with the black Audi rings and badges, the black exterior mirror housing, the black exterior trim, the black roof rails as well. You have the executive package, $3,050. That gives you the leather airbag cap, leather package with the dash, armrest, console, and door seals, and you also have the head-up display, heated rear seats, power self-closing doors, and remote park assist. Now, we have the black Dynamica headliner at $3,000, the RS Sport suspension plus with dynamic ride control, $1,250, the RS Sport exhaust system, $1,000, red brake calipers, $500, and the Audi side assist with pre-sense rear, $500. Everything else you see here comes standard. When it comes to technical, comfort and convenience, safety and convenience, and the warranty at 4 years, 50,000 miles, whichever comes first, 12 years against corrosion perforation. Well, make sure you guys check the link in Audi Lakeland's website, all right? So the description has a link for the full sticker breakdown and everything you guys need to know about this 2025 RS6 Avant Performance. So at $146,945, how are you guys feeling about this spec? How we option out this Nardo Gray RS6 Performance? Everything about this thing, for me, chef's kiss. This is the end game for me. I love this thing. Hopefully you guys did too. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys check the link down in the description for Audi Lakeland's website. Their inventory is there, their phone number is there, so you guys can give them a call and get this beautiful car out there on the street. Now also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.